Hey friends, hello everyone. I want to show you the best AI demo for business. It will show what it can do in 30 seconds. Take a look at how it works. We give it any website, for example, a Windows store in Texas. We launch our agent, and it becomes our sales manager. It's analyzing the website of a Texas company that sells Windows. It analyzes its clients, analyzes competitors, and now it's going to give us information about what it has understood. And look, it already knows what our business is about. Next, it offers us several options. It's ready to play the roles of seller and buyer with us. The famous Sell Me This pen test. It's ready to sell us Windows. There will be a big conversation here, but the most important thing is that it did it. How long did it take? In just a minute, it analyzed competitors, clients, read forums, checked your website, assessed its capabilities, and figured out what you can sell. And it did all of this in just 1 minute. Well, that's an incredible speed. You can show this to anyone. Just send a link to your friend or acquaintance, and it did it in a second. And the most important thing is that today, together with me, you'll build it yourself without writing a single line of code, without any deep understanding of how an LLM model works, and so on. After all, what we need is practical use of artificial intelligence, not a scientific one. Let's start from the beginning. I'll delete everything. Let's do it that way. Let me log out of my account. And I'll create a new account and show you how to set it up from scratch. So, we're registering a new account. Enter any name you like. Enter any email address. Just make sure you can repeat it later. You won't be able to copy and paste it to repeat though. So be careful when you come up with your email. Alright. Enter any data here. It's really great that you don't need any phone numbers, cards, or even email confirmation. That's what we're usually used to. Our new space is being created. It's all very fast. Look, it'll be set up in literally a minute or a minute and a half. You can't skip the questions here, so just answer them quickly. Just pick the first thing that comes up. And I'll show you how it works. Today we're going to import a template, which is also a pretty quick and simple method. So everything will be really fast today. I don't know, it'll take 5 to 7 minutes at most, and you'll have exactly the same AI agent, which will be on your Telegram channel, on your Telegram account, and you can chat with it, show it to your friends and acquaintances, or use it for yourself, because it's a fully functional agent. As you saw, it really provides value. It analyzes both your competitors and your clients. So we're starting from scratch. Let's create our automation. To do this, after uploading, we're going to import our agent now. We're importing it from here. There are a lot of agents here. We're importing it. Here's our agent. This is what it looks like. When you log in for the first time, you'll see the same exclamation marks, indicating that you need to connect your Telegram account. How do you connect a new Telegram account? Let's do it. We need to go to the Botfather bot. Alright, now I'll show you here how it's all done. Here's the link to it. You go to it and create a new bot. Create a new bot. Again, you can name it whatever you want here. I'll give it a pretty simple name. And most importantly, add the word bot at the end. So look, in 30 seconds we've created a new bot, and what we're interested in here is this API key. Click on it once, and a new API key will be generated for you. Then we go here and create a new connection. It's very simple and straightforward. We paste it into this field. Just copy and paste. And so, it tests the connection between Telegram and n8n, and look, everything worked out. Yes, the first node is ready. Let's create the second node. This node is responsible for sending messages back to us. Here, we don't need to click anything. It automatically set up our Telegram account that we connected. So we've already built half of the agent. The next thing we need to move on to is the reasoning model. We can get 100 free credits even without any API connections. Let's give it a try. Let's click on this. Alright, now our model is connected. Now let's test what we've got. Let's just say hello to it. To do this, we go back to bot folder and select our bot's name. It's at the top. Click right here. Here, we need to try to activate it, and it's waiting for our command. Let's press start. This is how it responds to us according to the set prompt. What is a set prompt? Where is it specified? If we go inside the agent, we have a description of what we want it to do. In this field, it says that we want it to be our sales manager. Its instructions are described here, how we want it to communicate. We want it to analyze our clients and competitors and give us a response in a format that's convenient for us. That's why it does exactly what's written in the system message field. But you should know one nuance. Unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, in n8n, you can't connect everything at once. For example, you can't connect internet search to it. That's just how it is. So, for searching the internet, we use a special node. It's called this. It's a special module that helps us and calls another agent. What does that mean? It means we need to connect the internet separately through another workspace. Don't worry. It will be just as easy as setting up the agent you just did. To do this, we click Save and move on to create a second workspace. And here, once again, we import another agent. This is a small agent that performs a single, simple function. It only searches the internet. That's it. But there's one catch. To search the internet, it also needs a key, just like the one you made for Telegram. Sometimes you might create a key for ChatGPT. In the same way, we need a key for Perplexity. Let me show you. You need to go to the Perplexity section, API Keys. The link will be under the video. And with this link, you'll go there and need to click Create Key. It will ask you to register first, but everything is free. You won't have to spend any money on this. You just create a new key. I'll delete this key. In any case, you'll need to click to create a new key, and with the new key, you'll be able to paste it into this field. Let me show you now. Open this one for me here. Well, you don't really need all this right now, but this is how you set up the connection between n8n and Perplexity. And right here, you see, in this field, where it starts after the barrier. This is where you need to paste the key. This key should start from right here. If you look, this key exactly matches this key. So you just take it, copy it, and paste it into this field. Because by the time you watch this video, this key will already have been deleted and won't work anymore. Basically, after you put this key here, this whole node will start working. Let me briefly explain. It works as follows. When our main agent, the one located right here, makes a call or accesses the internet, this function is triggered. This function then leads us to our second workspace, which activates it, and it activates the function and sends the request to Perplexity. If you look inside, it sends the request to Perplexity, and after that, it returns the data to us in a specific format, and then it sends the data back to our first agent. We have the option to save. This is for the first one. Oops, I mixed it up. This is for the first agent. Let's see how this works. We need to save everything for this. Let's go to our second agent. Everything is fine with it. You see, there's no need to activate it, because it gets activated when it receives a request from another agent. So we move on to our main workflow and let's activate it. For this, let's give it. I picked some other site here, just the first one I found. There we go. Let's activate it and test it. So we provide the links. Let's see if it can access the internet. You see, it ran into some technical difficulties that prevent it from checking what this website is. Let's check. And here it says that it couldn't establish a connection. Let's see why. What's the reason? So, we need to switch to the second connection. Yes, we really do need to select this connection. It's not enough to just click, you see. And here, we need to specify that the model will automatically select the parameters. Let's try again. So, it's trying to identify. It takes the data, and that's it. The data is there. Look, you see, we just fixed the error. That was simple and easy. By the way, no code was needed. Let's repeat it again. Copying? No. Copying. No. Click on testing. It connects and should give us a response. And then you see, look, it figured out what this site is and what it does. Searching. Let's compare. Yes, that's exactly right. And then we can continue chatting with our agent, and it will respond to us depending on what's said in its prompt. Right now, I'm clicking like this each time. We can just click once to activate it. And we won't need to click it every time anymore. So let's see what it replied. Well, we don't know the target audience, but we can assume it did this correctly. If you're the site owner, you can probably guess, right? And then it offers you, again, some roles, evaluates the campaign, and so on. Chat with it. It can chat with you for a long time, showing off its skills as a sales manager. So, to build such a sales manager, it took us 10 minutes, including debugging one of the errors, which we quickly and easily fixed. If you want to import an agent like this just as easily, head over to our platform, where we explain simply and clearly how to import agents, what kinds of agents are available, and how easy it is to sell them. Because, well, you can see the prices for yourself. Which agents are available for which businesses, in which industries they work best, and so on. We also provide training for personal use, for boosting personal efficiency with personal assistance, starting from scratch up to certain levels where you can figure things out on your own. Accordingly, this level allows you to start creating more complex agent systems yourself, and you can learn both to sell and to create agents on your own. So I'm glad that we were able to put together such a simple yet effective agent demonstration with you. It was a pleasure to share this with you. All the best and goodbye.